guys, today we're going to be visiting Seaside Heights and Seaside High Park, which on the parkway is exit 82. For those of you guys not familiar, you guys not from New Jersey perhaps. So, almost missed the exit by the way. Today is May 11th. And unfortunately, New Jersey is still a bit chilly, 57 degrees. It is sunny. Hopefully the temperatures will climb in the mid 60s, but so far, May has been chilly. We have had a couple of days this week where the temps at night are as low as in the 40s, getting up in the morning 7 o'clock around 42 to 42 to 49, and nights around 42 degrees. Sorry, my mind is Florida bound, and I'm thinking of the temperatures in Florida where through friends and acquaintances, they're telling me right now they're in the 90s. They get up in the morning, they're like mid 70s already. So anyway, exit 82 going to Seaside Heights and Toms River. Middle May almost. And hopefully the temperatures will turn around sometime soon in New Jersey. But for those of you guys wanting to get some early looks at the Jersey Shore, here it is. So we're at 166 North. I took the Parkway exit 82, but there's also another way you can go. You see 166 North right here. Okay, you can make a left and intersect to this highway, and we'll take you straight down to the Seaside Heights and the park. So just going to drive in there, walk around a little bit, and give you guys an early summer season look. Okay, so as I said, you can take 166 North, and that will you make coming from, let's say, Jackson or Lakewood or Brick, and you guys can just make a turn onto 67, and that will take you right into the park or right into Seaside Heights. We're going to be going over the bridge, and that will take you right into the Boardwalk. It is Wednesday morning, midweek, so I really don't anticipate on being busy, but just wanted to get on there and give you, like I said, an early look. I've been waiting for some decent sunny days. I personally have been frustrated with this May weather, and like I said, living in New Jersey, sometimes it's a hit or, not sometimes, most of the times it's hit or miss, but it's been raining actually I think more than April, and cloudy and whatnot, so just wanted to wait until a decent sunny day. So although it's not the hottest May day, I figure I'd jump on and get going and show you guys what it's like. Okay, so the season here in New Jersey, summer season, basically anywhere, any shore town you go to, more or less, depending on the weather, it will take you, again, depending on the weather, late May, mid-May. I mean, most of the vendors, restaurateurs, any kind of seasonal business, hotels, rentals, they start preparing for the season. I did some other vlogs, and you guys can go and look at them, starting as early as April, and going through some of the shore towns, the Jersey Shore towns, and you can see them slowly beginning to work and getting ready for the season. But Jersey Shore season, I want to say, officially, after the Memorial holiday, which is last May 31st, is it? I think something like that. I would say that's when the season really, kicks off. But again, depending on the weather, how hot it is, how warm it is, people do get away and they get on the beach or they go on the boardwalk. Some of the vendors open up as early as mid-April on the weekends, catch those early birds going down. But I think it also depends on what kind of forecast of the season the upcoming season has. So for example, if they don't forecast a great summer, some of the vendors may open up a little early, try to get some more business. If they're forecasting a very hot and good, not too much rain season, they may take a couple of days or a week to open up later. But again, it all depends on the individual vendor. But anybody coming to New Jersey from other states, like I said, the summer season really kicks off at the end of May. But if you catch a good weekend, you want to take a ride to the Jersey Shore from Pennsylvania, Delaware, upstate New York, or even North Jersey, some of the bigger boardwalks like Seaside Heights, Belmar, the pier, Jenkinson's, and other vendors on the Jenkinson on that boardwalk may be open, and you guys can make the best out of it. Catch a restaurant, go out to eat and whatnot. So we're getting towards the end now of this highway 67. Gonna go over the getting ready to go over the bridge into Seaside Heights. Marina on the right hand side indicates the beginning of the park. I guess this was redone because it was much nicer restaurant. And going over the bridge, sign welcomes you to the Jersey Shore. Just like with any pretty much all Jersey Shore towns, really, once the summer season begins, I recommend because a lot of these towns have bridges going into them and whatnot, monitor the traffic. So if you're coming from upstate New York or North Jersey, you guys all know this, but anybody out of state, it gets very, very trafficy. So you want to time it and come into these towns hopefully earlier in the morning or later in the afternoon. If it's a weekend, I think, especially because there's a lot of people going to these, depending on which town I guess you go, but let's say Seaside Heights, that has a very good nightlife. On the weekends, Friday night, Saturday night, you'll catch a lot of traffic going into even at night because people are going just for the night entertainments, or during the mornings you better get early. I mean, there's beaches that you got to be on the road by like 6 o'clock in the morning if you want to get some of these parks early for the beach, like Sandy Hook, for example, going over the bridge, and that's a state park. We're gonna go. Let's go Seaside, North Point Pleasant, and then we'll turn around and go the other way. Yeah, but as I said, Sandy Hook is a state park, so I'm telling you that there's lines to get into that park as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. And some of those, because if you go to Sandy Hook, by the way, the park is has different beaches. There's fishing beach, some of those beaches, and they have parking lots. They may be full. So once they Once the parking lots get full, then you kind of redirect it to another part of the park. And at times they have buses that they take everybody around. But you want to make sure that you get there early so you get parking. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way down here. Now, Seaside Heights are going to the right, but I'm going to go all the way to the end here and kind of start from the beginning of the town, I guess, if you want to call it. So you got the bay on the left-hand side. As you can see, Stewart's not even open yet. Rentals, marinas, fishing. So now we're entering the township of Toms River. So I'm like really all the way at the end. And I'm gonna bear right. Ortley Beach. Let me go straight. Ortley Beach to my left. Point Pleasant, going back to Point Pleasant. A lot of new constructions. Seaside Heights used to be a very, very youth-oriented town. A lot of nightclubs back in the day, 80s and whatnot. We went through a period of, chasing the kids away because there was a lot of trouble, and started to kind of rebuild, clean it up. It's become more family-oriented. Boardwalk on this side. Starting. I'm all the way at the end now, guys, by the way. All the way at the end north. So as you guys can see, rentals. We're right by the beach. Pretty quiet, as I told you. Hotels are, hotel owners are down here getting everything ready. Bar on the left hand side. Seaside Heights has a lot of rentals. Single, double, triple home, family homes, or a lot of apartment style, small, like these little things on the left hand side here, little houses that have 3, 4 more like rooms than anything else. Condos, a lot of new construction has gone up, but also family homes, small little motels, as you guys can see here. But Seaside Heights is definitely one of the busiest towns at the Jersey Shore. So for those of you guys, you can see the back of the boardwalk back there. So for those of you guys who are thinking about visiting the Jersey Shore, a lot of things to do. Here's the water park, Breakwater Bean Park by the on the boardwalk. If you don't want to go to the beach, you want to have some fun. We're getting towards the middle of the town, of the park. Grand Avenue, intersecting Grand Avenue. Again, this is middle May. This is going to be basically literally be transformed in a couple of weeks. It's going to be very busy, people everywhere. So again, we're in the middle of the week, Wednesday, and although I wanted to come in here early to give you guys an idea what it looks like, I could take my time, because when you come down here during the summer where everything is open and people everywhere, it's a little more difficult to navigate. So this looks like a parking project. It's going up. Crossing Hamilton Avenue. Don't forget, I don't know if I mentioned, we're going down Boulevard, crossing over Hamilton Avenue. Sure Thing Pub on the right. Cheesesteak Louis. I mean, look, some of these motels, they literally look like they just started, you know, working on them. I don't know, because the cold weather that we've had this winter, I mean, this winter in New Jersey has not been kind, that's for sure. So maybe they're anticipating people, you know, starting to book or coming down later. Not sure, not quite sure. We're, let's see, we are, where are we? We are intersecting, and we've got more into the rental part of Seaside Heights. Again, as I always say in other vlogs, you want to find out pricing, location, availability, and whatnot. I always say Zillow.com, Realtor.com, and you can see these guys are getting ready, fixing out the rental properties. But a lot of these properties, as I said, they rent year round. If you have a large family, or if you have a bunch of friends that you guys want to come down, it might be cheaper getting one of those houses and, you know, combine a bunch of people rather than, you know, staying in a hotel by night, pay by night, rooms by night. Again, I do not know the data as far as the number of year-round locals that are here, and people like, see, these homes look like they're either summer homes or people that own them and they rent them out, as opposed to some of the vlogs that we've done. I'm gonna go back again to go. Some of the vlogs that we've done, like say Belmar or Avon, or, you know, those vlogs where the communities are more, you know, year-round communities. So you have a lot more locals. So we're right on by the beach right now. More, you know, beach houses, and you'll see more people working on them. We're on Ocean Avenue. I think it's Ocean Avenue. Did I get it right? There's a little Luna Mar Hotel. Guys getting the pool ready. Condos on the left-hand side here. There's a Palm. Charloy Motel. It seems that this is closed down for some reason. So they have to make a left. I don't know if they're doing something, so I guess we can't go to the park. Huh. This is another intersection. It seems that this is closed now. Doing some road work. So we'll go left here and see if we can go and make another right. Go a little bit further down right and get on the boardwalk. But some of these smaller rentals, these are, again, I cannot tell you if they are year-round locals, or if they're, I'm sure it's a mixture, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, coming down here when I was younger, you know, you would always find like this little white house here, you know, for rent, and it would have 4 or 5 rooms, and you get a bunch of people to rent it together. And, you know, from that to a combination, something like this, where it's a little, I think that this might be more maybe year-roundish, and maybe they own it and they rent it. I think it's a combination of the two, to be honest with you. I think it's a combination of locals living here year-round, as well as people that own them, vacation here some of the time, and then rent it out the rest of the time to pay off their mortgage if they have one, or even people that own multiple little dwellings like that, and they rent them out, and this is how they make their living, or as an investment, or what have you. So I'm gonna park here. And walk to the beach, to the boardwalk, and give you a little bit of sit out of that. Okay, so we're just going to head up this ramp into the boardwalk, and as you guys can see, right in front of us is the boardwalk, and let me see now. Towards the left is the boardwalk. However, towards the right is the part of the boardwalk that was burned down about I think it was 2013 that they had the fire. So let's just walk this way and catch this segment. You'll see a lot of the new buildings, I guess, a lot of new construction is going on. So let's just walk. So we're about to pass Beachcombers. It's a all day restaurant. They have a rooftop where they also have tables and whatnot. On the left hand side, as you guys can see, the new buildings being erected. So let's see what this is. Looks like it says coming 2022, so it will not be open for this this summer season, but it's pretty well on its way. Nice construction. It looks like kind of cabanas and nightclub, restaurants. This property is for sale. As you guys can see, I don't know if you can tell by the boardwalk wood, but this is a lot newer than if you look on the wood on the other side. So here's another photo of this project. You guys can see it well. But yeah, it looks like a restaurant, club, bar, rooftop, lounge of some sort. Pretty nice. This is definitely going to be a showcase in the boardwalk. Looks really nice. Yeah. A lot of construction going on. And on the right hand side here you can see the new building for the boardwalk. I don't know if we can take a peek inside, but just walking through here, you can just see the excuse me. You can just see the work that's being done. Walk around. Here's a view of the restaurant, Beachcombers. You can see the rooftop. And in this, if you are a boardwalk frequent person, you can tell these buildings are fairly new by the outside. You can just tell. businesses. When I say new, meaning, the fire I think was in 2013. So So it seems that there's two buildings. These seems to be, as you can see by the sign, luxury cabanas, and the other one it seems to be more of a restaurant, bar, maybe even a nightclub. Let's see if I can look in here. Yeah. So as you guys can see by this sign, it seems to be a huge pool with cabanas around it. Very cool. I think this is going to get a lot of attention, and it seems to be rented out. So moving forward now, I am at the end of the Boardwalk, where all the new construction took place since the fire of 2013. Coming up to my left, Saw Hill, another bar restaurant, and as you can see, the building is fairly new. So all this is part of the construction that happened after the fire of 2013. I think it's 2013 that happened. And on the right hand side, you guys can see they're doing. I don't know if this is new construction. I wasn't here last year, so I don't know if they're just expanding to something that was there, but it seems like this is going to be a pretty cool outdoor summer. Looks like there's on the left side here, a construction of an outdoor bar. Let's go back, go through the beach. It's a beautiful day today, so let's just walk on the beach a little bit, give you guys a little bit of a look. And it seems that they're doing some sort of additions or construction down there. But gorgeous day today. The summer shore, middle of May. Like I said, those two gentlemen are working on something, so I don't know if it belongs to the restaurant or the club or the bar that's on the edge or somebody else, but they're doing some kind of construction. Looks pretty cool. So they're doing like a Tiki Bar on the beach side. A lot of new stuff going on. Very nice. We're only about 2 weeks till the summer kickoff for the Jersey Shore. By Memorial Weekend, usually everything opens up and starts, the summer season. So don't know how much of this is going to be done, but at least you get an idea of what's going on and what's upcoming, either for this season or for next season. But it looks very nice. With a lot of luck, hopefully everything will be okay. But as I said, this is very cool. Let's take a look in here. Yeah, as you guys can see, they're constructing this. It looks like a outdoor Tiki Bar. Pretty cool. You get drinks. I guess this is all the piping they're going to be running Probably water to the Tiki Bar, maybe, I guess. Something like that. How are you? How long was all this stuff created? How long ago was all this stuff built? How many years ago? Really? So all this stuff has been here for 10 years? Wow, I haven't been here in a while. Have a good day. Seems that the Sawhill is like being revamped, but it does say open. It does say year round. So something you guys can Google, I guess, find out. But I'm sure a lot of the information with COVID and whatnot has been updated. Doing a lot of stuff. A lot of work to be done in the next couple of weeks before they open up, I guess, right? Gonna be working crazy. Another bar on this side. Seem to be working in the background. Maybe not. Maybe that's... No, I don't think so. I think there's nobody here, but let's see. So this is the Sands Bar. They got the umbrellas out. I wonder if they open up on weekends or not. And some new buildings. When I say new, meaning after the fire, but little shop, buy some stuff. A lot of construction, as I said. I guess they're building something here, something new, another building putting up. Some rides for the kids. Park Seafood. And I wonder if these rides are new or they're just being covered for the winter. I'll tell you one thing, to the left side here, one of my favorite hangouts. Playa Bowls, love this place. Not advertising for them, but just love this place. Love their bowls. The original one is in Belmore, by the way. Little information. Two surfer guys created this concept not too long ago. I want to say it's less than 10 years that they created this, and they got playa bowls everywhere. I just came back from Florida, and they got playa bowls in a few different locations. I was on the East Coast, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm. You know, they're growing everywhere. Pretzel factory in here, love that as well. A lot of good vendors on this side of the newly constructed Boardwalk. Beats tacos. back view of the project here. See if I can walk. So this summer you're gonna have this construction going on, I guess, pretty much all through the summer, as it's intended to open up next year. But get a good look at what's coming, I guess. Here's another photo of the finished project. It's very unusual. I don't think there's something like that anywhere in the Jersey Shore, to be honest with you. I don't know. We'll find out as we do different vlogs, but it's pretty unique. You got a pool and you got cabanas basically all around the pool. And then next to it you have what it seems to be, you know, a club, bar, restaurant with a rooftop. I would try to attempt to go in there, but I don't want to get in trouble. So I guess for now we'll just have to settle for this. Got their phone numbers where you can call or text, and if anybody's interested on cabana rentals. I guess the project is called the Beach Club. I don't know if the Beach Club is just this portion of it where the cabanas and the pool are, and then the other building next to it, the club, bar, restaurant, what have you, might be called something else. It says coming soon, spring 2021, but with every construction project, you know, there's always delays. See if we can get a glimpse inside here while the construction is going on. Squeeze through here, and yeah, this is heading back now towards I guess I'm going to call it the main part of the boardwalk. But another look at this project. I don't know if you guys can hear, but a lot of noise. And to the right side here, you can see the construction being done. It's a beautiful day, beautiful sky. You guys can see this is all the construction going on. I imagine is probably bringing, who knows, electricity, Who knows? Water, I don't know. But I would imagine all this stuff is going on because of that project to bring utilities into that project, I guess. That's what I would imagine. I could be wrong. Tell you, it's a nice day. Bad time, middle of May. Another view of the beach, the beach comber, whatever you pronounce it. I don't know. Beach comber. It seems like I said before, and I'll take a small walk up the boardwalk, but some of these places have opened up, and either they do partial serving, like a couple of days during the week, or maybe afternoons or weekends, what have you, and getting some of the crowd that is coming in down maybe on a nice day. Not much of a crowd, but maybe on the weekend it's busier, I guess. But that's typically, like I said before, in New Jersey. You know, most of these vendors that come down April start working. Actually, you know what? We had an experience where we were going to buy something on the boardwalk a couple of years ago with a partner of mine, and through doing some research, they were, they start working, January, February, they start working slowly on all the vendors, the restaurants, whatever they have down here, and then slowly try to get opened up by, depending on the weather, around late April, May, slowly. And again, it all depends on the weather, how nice the weather is. And trying to get the early birds that are coming down, glimpse of the sun, and then officially open up after Memorial Weekend, last day of May and into June. You know what? Let's see what this is like. Maybe we can go in there and take a tour. Okay, we're gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna walk through the beachcomber. Give you guys. It's open. It's open. So just want to walk around and give you guys a look at what it's like inside. It looks like it's a casual, basically, comfort food place. Pizza, burgers, or some seafood. There's definitely bar area. There's definitely a drink area. Sit down here. You can have lunch or a meal. Pretty big place. Seems like right here in the corner they seem to have, it's a stage of some sort. Probably have live music on certain days. Very cool place. can't give you any recommendation on the food. I've never eaten here, but this is the Beachcomber. Multiple bars, sitting areas, and as I said, there's a rooftop. See, I don't know if it's open. Well, they definitely have a little bit of everything: cheesesteaks, pizza, garlic crabs, calamari, mussels, steamers. So it seems that they have a little bit of everything. As I said, they are open, so they do have pies ready to go. So this is one of the establishments where I guess they get a little bit of the action. Whoever comes down here for a walk or for the day, what have you. I guess this is the pizza burger station. See if I can go. Well, you know what? Upstairs is closed, so I can't give you guys a tour of upstairs. But here's the stairs where I guess it goes to the rooftop. But for today, sorry guys, it's closed. But you got an idea what the Beachcomber looks like inside. So if you're looking someplace to grab something to eat, drink, beverage, here you go. Last look. Looks like it's not, it's a nice little, not little actually, it's pretty big, but cool place. Let's start working towards the other side of the pier. I'm not going to do too much, or I'm not going to go too much towards the other side of the boardwalk. I wanted to focus this vlog on this side where all the new construction is happening, because I saw that they're building those cabanas or whatnot. So I wanted to kind of stay on this side and give you guys an idea of what's going on, and then I'll have a different vlog with the main part of the boardwalk again, but I'll just walk a little bit towards where the rides and everything are. There's another vendor that's opened up. Here's a photo op opportunity for all you guys. Looks like a bandstand with half boat, Seaside Heights. Concerts, events during the summer. Maybe you can get on top and be your own star, right? A couple other vendors are open up. Here's a vendor bringing his supplies in, getting ready for the season. Breakfast sandwiches and coffee. This dwelling looks fairly new too. And there's another vendor. It's got all his merchandise out, looking to grab some of the early businesses of people just coming down. Maybe he's got everything outside, selling and trying to organize himself and get ready for the season, I guess. Who knows? Just thinking out loud. Just saying. Don't know. Midway Steakhouse. I think they're just getting ready for the season. I don't think they're open. Here's another place. Seems that they're opening up, and for the day, I guess there must be Spicy Bar and Lounge. Seems that they're getting the tables ready and whatnot. So I imagine these guys are open for business. They're ready to open. They're already done their stocking or what have you, and they're probably opening up for business on a daily basis or part of the week or weekend or what have you. But looks like they're opening today for business. These seem to be waitresses, setting up tables. Seems to be a pretty big place too. Spicy Mexican Cantina. If I have to guess, it looks like I don't think we'll go in and walk this because they're busy opening up. But it seems that this is the same scenario. Bar, restaurant, all day long, comfort food, but Mexican style. They might have evening entertainment turn into a lounge night. Seems to be that way. Seafood and roll bar. Margaritas and music, seafood and roll bar. There you go. So I'm sure they're probably doing evening events with music and whatnot, but tacos, seafood, and roll bar. There you go. By the way, just showing these, establishments as I'm walking on the boardwalk. None of it is sponsored. So, and as I've said in previous vlogs, I really don't like to give recommendations in, what's good or what's not good. Everybody has a different opinion and a different taste. But I think I'm just going to try to stick as much as I can in just, saying which restaurants are where and bars and type of things, and let you guys what's in the area. As far as deciding which ones to occupy, well, it's entirely up to you. There's such thing as Yelp or, Googling restaurants and reviews and all that kind of stuff if you're into it. So as we, it seems that we're getting closer to the main part where all the rides are. So I'm just going to walk a little bit further. A couple more vendors opening up, finding candy. And, as I keep saying all the time, they do open up because I can't tell you who and why, but there are vendors that are opening up, trying to organize themselves maybe and claim some early business. All right, guys. I think I'm going to stop here for this particular vlog, right before the entrance to where the rides are. Just look for the next one. Next one I will be going into the other side of the boardwalk with the rides that give you a better view of what's going on and what's happening for all you New Jerseyans from North Jersey, from whatever in New Jersey, or even out of state that is looking to come down to the Jersey Shore. this summer, and every year Jersey Shore is a big attraction on the East Coast. So I can give you guys an aerial view, but basically, please subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell so you know when new videos are popping up. Like and share. It gives us an opportunity to navigate through all the YouTube clutter and give you more content.